What's up, YouTube? I'm Z-Town Train, and this is just a basic dude vlog. And I don't know if you guys are going to be hearing my air conditioner in the background, but it's hot here, man, and I'm not turning the air conditioner off. So if it does make a weird noise, I'm sorry. I'll try to talk over it. I have the big door of the garage open today. I'm working in my new area, which is under construction right here. Not every video is going to come out of this area, but a lot of videos are going to come out of this area. And it is sort of my little just workshop area I'm working on in the garage. And it is an absolute insane mess right now. But I'm going to show you anyway, so let's take a look real quick. I'll show you. So I built this workbench out of hard plastic shelving from Sam's Club, of course from Sam's Club. I bought 2 sets of hard shelves that are four layer shelves, but they come with a bunch of extra pieces so that they can be modular, right? And so I did 2 that are 1, 2, 3 shelves high, and those are the workbench area that I'm kind of creating here. And then I have 1 that's stacked up 4 high still, and that's just going to be for storage. But everything is an absolute pigsty. It is such a mess, but like, organization is not my strong suit. I will get the whole place cleaned up. I will think that I have everything organized. Then I will need something, and it'll turn out that the thing that I need is in the back, on the bottom, behind everything and under everything else. My wife brought me home a soda today, and I'm pretty stoked on it. These are cups from 7-Eleven, and they're thermoses. They actually work really good. I have a blue one, but it's over at our friend's house. I left it over there like an idiot. But it'll come back. We'll get it back. I just have to go over there and get it. Today we're talking about some super random stuff on the channel. It's not exactly a review, but it's kind of a review. I'm just talking about some stuff that I picked up that I thought were really great deals for fishing and stuff this year. Super handy, and everything really worked out well with them. The first is this sinker set from Amazon, and they are egg sinkers with some nice plastic slider inserts. So if you can see, they have this blue plastic to kind of keep it from chafing or breaking a mono or a braided line. This set had a pretty wide variety of egg sinkers in it. A bunch of mine are like on lines. The bigger ones are on lines right now. This set, this X Fishing set from Amazon, I know that it went under a different name and I can't remember offhand, but the set of sinkers was 22 bucks. Out of all of the sets that I've bought, the sinkers were the most expensive thing. And because the sinkers are the most expensive thing, I had gone through Walmart and got these nice Ozark Trail egg sinkers. And this size is what I run on my freshwater stuff. And these come in packs of 6. These are 3/8 ounce. And then they have a 1/2 ounce up to 1 ounce in smaller amounts in the pack. But this pack was 96 cents. Now, with the way that tariffs are on now, I don't know if they're still 96 cents. I kind of stocked up a little bit. I got a few packs of them at the beginning of the season, and I'm going to have to go back and look to see if that price still holds up. I don't think it will, honestly. Maybe. They're distributed by Walmart in Bentonville, Arkansas, but they were made in China. And after the trade wars and all this other stuff, I don't know if that's still 96 cents. I do know that having gone through Walmart's fishing section, the price went up on a lot of things. The price went up on all kinds of stuff. In fact, the only fishing pole and reel set that the price hasn't gone up at least 25%, the only one the price hasn't gone up is the only one that you can absolutely prove was made in the United States. And that was the Eagle Claw Packet. So the Eagle Claw Packet rod, this is a telescoping Eagle Claw rod with a spinning reel, open face spinning reel, was 20 bucks before the tariffs, and it's 20 bucks after, because they made it here. I believe they make them in Colorado, I think, is where the Eagle Claw stuff comes from, but don't quote me on that. So those haven't gone up in price, but all of the other rods and reels have, because I was looking to kind of looking at what I could replace one of my Tiger 3s that I lost with, and the Tiger combos right now, they were $30 at the beginning of the season, and they're almost $50 now. It's crazy. Another Amazon pickup. These are steel line with hooks, 3/0 size hooks, 30 pieces, also made in China from Amazon. I like using this is like kind of the equivalent of Eagle Claw Nyla wire. I love the Nyla wire leaders. These are pretty equivalent to that Nyla wire, except that these are some big boys, some big size 3/0s, circle hooks. Let me get that out of there. You know, fishing hooks, the moment you look away from them, they tangle themselves up. So it's basically a Nyla wire leader with a swivel on the end, and there's a 3/0 circle hook on that side. And I've actually been catching catfish with these pretty consistently this year. I really like, for 30 of these leaders, the other good thing about the Nyla wire, you don't get the abrasion against the oyster bars, ruining your braided line and breaking your monoline. And the other good thing is that if something has teeth, it's not going to break the Nyla wire as quick as it breaks a regular leader. Anyway, so I got 30. These were 30 for $10. Again, at the beginning of the season. Again, before the tariffs. So I don't know if they still hold up as 10 bucks. But I got 30 of those. Super nice leaders for $10. Things that have been catching fish. Senko worms. Actually been catching bass with. That little kit, that Placino fishing kit, that thing has been wonderful. We did a video on that earlier in the year. That thing caught some fish. And I thought we might take a look at a rig, the way that I rig one of these things up. And I've absolutely painted myself into a corner. So just give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 shakes. Yeah, I really stuck myself on that. Whole deal right there. This rig already rigged up your, okay. So this was kind of a quick setup. This is my big Pin Fierce 4. I've been using this running the docks here, the piers and the fishing piers and things. It's a little big for that, to be totally honest, but it's such a nice fishing pole, and it was a Christmas present. I don't want to get rid of it, or not even. It's not don't want to get rid of it. It's just I want to use it because it's so nice. It's a little bit big. It's a little bit hard to cast. I mean, that's a 2-hander throw. What I do, here's one of those Nyla wires, the big hook, big circle hook. Now I run on the braided line, on the heavy braided line, I run a Palomar knot. Usually right between here, I will put a bead, but I ran out of beads that night that I was fishing. And then this is a 3/4 ounce egg sinker. And that's what I run off of the Big Matt Lachey bridge. There's some pretty big fish out there, and that's one of the poles that I run out there. But as you can see, that it's almost like a fake Carolina rig, almost. I do that Palomar knot at the end of the Nyla wire on that swivel. Right now for bait, I'm running squid and cut squid, so full squid sometimes, cut pieces of squid other times. And cut pieces of squid work great. They're just a little bit tougher than everything else. If you buy a bag of cut squid and that's what you're using for ocean fishing, or even like sort of semi-ocean brackish water fishing, that cut squid is such a tough bait that you might only bait your hook 3 times. You could catch multiple fish on one piece of that cut squid. Some people call them squid bits. I like calling it cut squid because that's on the bag that you're going to find at Walmart. And I've caught a pretty decent sized catfish on that stuff. Mostly though catfish on that stuff. If not catfish, there was the one night that I caught that giant stingray on it and didn't mean to, but blue catfish, flat-headed catfish, and hardhead catfish, ocean cats, which is pretty. I mean, you know, it's pretty good bait. Has that horrible odor that catfish really like. The full squids, not as tough as the cut squid, a little bit softer, a little bit easier to lose your bait. The frozen shrimp that they sell down here, if you're gonna do shrimp in the ocean, you're gonna bait your hook with shrimp, I found that you might as well do the live shrimp. You might as well go get the live shrimp, get a bucket with a bubbler, and do the live shrimp. Because it's almost just not worth using the frozen shrimp. But you can catch things on them, but the rate of catching things is 100 times higher on a live piece of shrimp. And this is just some of the ocean fishing I've been doing. I've ran the different fishing kits that we got earlier in the year. Both of those turned out great. And I just thought we'd kind of have a random conversation today. I was out here working, trying to clean up. It's such a pigsty though. And I just wanted to say hello. Talk about a little fishing. If you guys have any questions or anything that you want to see about fishing stuff in the comments, would be a great place to put it. Just throw it down in the comments. If there's any other interesting subjects you'd like to see videos on, throw those down there in the comments. I'm pretty open to any kind of stuff. I'm not out of ideas. I'm gonna work up the building to a couple of different bigger videos, a little bit like we did with the Works 3-in-1 kit video, where we do some shorts that build up into a bigger video. I want to do some more live streams, and I want to do some more fishing stuff. And today was just a rainy day, so I didn't get to do the video that I wanted to do because it's dumping rain right now, like it's basically a monsoon off and on right now. The danger isn't getting wet. I'm not made of sugar. I'm not going to melt. But it just, when it does rain, it cuts in between kind of just a dreary Seattle drizzle. And it cuts from that and goes to just a monsoon that you can't see through. So like driving in it sucks. And then it takes 1 minute and you're completely drenched, top to bottom, soaking wet. Your stuff's all wet, your wallet's wet, your telephone's wet. So that's kind of the danger, I guess, if you want to call it dangerous, of being out in it. So, a little bit of fishing stuff, talked about these leaders, kind of give my ideas on some sinkers. And this kit was a really good value for 22 bucks, but overall, getting the Ozark Trail egg sinkers at Walmart is cheaper and faster. Now, I am Z-Town Train. This is just a basic dude vlog, and I'm out of here. You guys have an awesome day. We should do we'll do an air gun special one of these days. I have a couple of different air pistols that I think are cool. My old one, a couple of new ones. We'll check those out one day. All right. You guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye.